Hey everyone, welcome. This is a tour of our brand new, completely overhauled, redesigned Eddie Bauer product line. So as many of you may know, Eddie Bauer was previously produced by Heartland RV. Camping World had recognized the quality we had been able to deliver in other brands and decided to move production to Dutchmen RV, where we've been building RVs for going on 4 decades. So we at Dutchmen didn't just update the Eddie Bauer product line. We did a complete overhaul from the ground up, designing the product with intentionality and looking for pain points known within the industry, things that we can solve that are pestering customers. They're having to do aftermarket changes to their brand new RV. We're implementing those into brand new units so that this is the most turnkey ready product on the market. Let me walk you through just how thoroughly we test Eddie Bauer today. Not only do we do a 180-point PDI inspection outside of our production plant, we also are setting a new industry standard for testing. We do a rain bait booth test where we pour hundreds of gallons of water onto every coach, make sure that there is a watertight seal before the unit delivers to the dealership. We also do road testing where we put weighted sandbags into each of the drawers, cabinet doors, shelves, even sinks. Make sure that everything is going to stay in place, stay closed, stay shut while you're in transit. We put GoPro cameras inside. We did a thermal test as well for the hidden microwave feature we do in the pantry systems. And we also wanted to give you guys real numbers of how much the Road Armor suspension is helping you while you're in transit. A big part of the brand overhaul was switching to better suppliers, better components, better construction processes, and more thorough testing. And we've put our money where our mouth is to you, the consumer. We are backing our product with the industry's best 2-year limited warranty and a 3-year structural warranty for the best coverage you guys can get. So check out our all new exterior for Eddie Bauer. We've done a very limited graphic scheme for the exterior. For you, the consumer, for the longevity, this is going to be much more reliable, less graphics that can peel off, cause issues for yourselves. So this big pinstripe that goes down the center is colored fiberglass. That's in the fiberglass material, not a graphic itself. You'll also see that we have some of the largest windows used in the industry, the largest windows available. This is actually a custom sized window for our slide out. This will be a theme that continues on through the entire coach, using the largest windows we can so that you guys get the views of all of your destinations you go to, whether you're inside the RV or outside the RV. A few other things that we've improved for the exterior is slide out awning toppers are standard equipped, something that's very vital to the longevity of a coach. We feel that should be something that you guys have as a standard feature versus something you have to pay more for after your purchase. Back to industry solving issues. We've noticed that many brands are using screws while fastening their fender skirts. We are rivet fastening our fender skirts so that there is a flare on the back so that that cannot come off in transit. A screw being screwed into that is like taking a screw and putting it into a pop can. Not really gonna last. So let's start with where rubber meets the road. Let's talk tires and suspension. We're using an E-rated tire, rated for 81 miles an hour, and we are using Road Armor suspension. Lippert's Road Armor suspension uses rubber dampeners to absorb road shock from transitioning up into your coach, to keep your cargo in place, keep your cabinet doors closed, keep your drawers closed, and give you a smoother ride as you're going to your destination. Moving to the pass-through storage area, it is a clean, unobstructed storage space compared to many other products out in the market having plumbing and wiring that kind of takes away from your storage area. Not only that, we have added awning switches to the outside of your unit so that you can react quickly if a storm blows in while you have your awnings out. We also have your charge controller for your solar system. It's a 200-watt solar panel with a 30-amp charge controller, so you could add a second 200-watt panel if you choose to do so. And we also have all of this accessible on a hinge so that if you ever have an electrical issue, something gets disconnected in transit, you have quick access to your wiring behind for a quick diagnostic to keep you guys out camping. Moving to the front of the Eddie Bauer 3210RL, you'll find our Kurt Rotoflex pin box. So we did a lot of vetting for this. We talked to many drivers within the industry that deliver these units to dealers on a daily basis throughout the week, and we asked them what is their opinion for the best pin box system in the front, and this was highly recommended. There's no break-in period that some of the other products out in the market like a Helix pin box would have. Not only that, it just reduces the chucking significantly over a standard pin box that you'll find in many brands out in the market. You also have storage space for your spare tire up front, your battery disconnect switches up here as well. your battery trays, and you also have a pre-wiring slot for an inverter if you choose to add that to your solar package. For our fiberglass front cap, this is a automotive grade painted front cap with a clear coat. That's super important compared to other guys out in the market that use a color infused front cap that is prone to fading within 2 to 3 years of ownership. This will last you a lifetime. Again, addressing pain point issues known within the industry. There's been a lot of talks of frame flex issues within fifth wheels. We have stuck to what is tried and true within the industry. We're doing relief cuts on the sidewall to relieve those pain points, those pressure points within the fiberglass to keep them from cracking. The best way to think of this is concrete. If you get concrete poured for a driveway, they always do relief cuts to avoid cracking. It's the same concept with RVs, and it's tried and true. That's why we stick to it. A part of the Eddie Bauer DNA is building a product that's going to last longer. That's why we tough coat all of our slide deck floors to protect them from the elements on the outside. This is different from our competitors that oftentimes will be using OSB with a vapor barrier that wraps around the floor that is prone to and oftentimes does tear, leaving your slide floor exposed to the elements. This is the best protected slide floor you can get in the industry. We're using two 30-pound propane tanks for your LP gas supply. So over here at your convenience center, you'll see that we use a split deck pass-through storage door so that you have full access unobstructed. You have your 4-point auto level up system right here in your pass-through storage space. We have a QR code if you ever have any questions on how to use that as well for customer support. You have your water management system right here where you have filtered water to the entire coach on the inside, which is huge for you to have fresh water supply that you can drink, you can use. You also have winterization hookups. We have, again, more customer support for that to walk you through that process. Your termination valves are enclosed and encased. Not only that, your saddlebags on both sides of the pass-through storage are metal. So we use a steel saddlebag where the industry standard is plastic, and that is something that is exposed to the outside of the coach. So we figured, why not use a more durable, longer lasting material for you? Speaking of the metal saddlebags, we still provide a drain plug on both of those for easy clean out if you do want to rinse those out after they get dirty after some use. And up here you have your water heater. For each Eddie Bauer, you'll have a tankless on-demand water heater, so endless hot water supply. We also provide QR codes for this as well for customer support if you have any questions on how to use it, but it's real simple. We have a thermostat on the inside for the water heater. You set that to your desired temperature, and when you take your shower, just use the hot water, don't mix the two, and that will keep a consistent temperature to the shower. Moving to the back of the Eddie Bauer 3210RL, you'll find a backup camera housing for a Furrion backup camera, Lippert on-the-go ladder bracket that's already in place and fastened. Continuing with the Eddie Bauer DNA, the biggest window we can put on the back wall so that you can have the best view from the inside or the outside of your coach. You have your power plug that has a light indicator to let you know if you're getting shoreline power or not. And then you also have your accessory hitch that's rated for 3,000 pounds of towing capacity or 300 pounds of cargo capacity. So before we go into the interior of the 3210RL, let's take a look at your entrance. We're using a 4-step composite entry step, and you'll notice that each of these steps are open so that dirt can pass through and go down to the ground versus being thrown into the coach when you fold these steps away for transit. Not only that, you have the longest extending grab handle that you can get. It's MORryde safety rail. Then we are also using a tinted glass entry door with an integrated pull shade where most brands are just prepping the shade. We include that for you. So stepping inside of the 3210RL, the first thing you'll encounter is your control monitor with all of your switches. So this will operate your lights, toe kick lights. You even have switches for your tank heating pads. We use those for every tank on the coach so that you can extend that camping season even further. We have a dimmer switch for your blade lights that are in your main living room space, as well as your max air fan controls for your max air exhaust fan. Something you will notice immediately is just the size of windows we're using on the inside of our coach. You get that beautiful view of anywhere you're traveling, all of your destinations, which is exactly what you're out camping for. So you get to enjoy that view from the inside or the outside of the coach. Not only that, but our brand's DNA continues to add here. So we have forward thinking on multiple different components. We have tip out cutting boards that have access to your fuse box in case you ever need access for wiring diagnostics, things that make your life easier, not harder when you're trying to determine what's taking place. Not only that, but we're using residential grade components. We have solid surface countertops on all of our countertops back here. We have waterfalled edges to protect those wooden ends from jeans, buttons on jeans, something that could damage your island tables, things that you walk around in high traffic areas. We have one of the coolest pantry systems out on the market. We have adjustable metal shelves. Everyone else is going to be using some sort of a wood that can, when you use adjustable shelves though, these brackets are thin. They will cut into the wooden shelves. That's why we've opted to use metal. They have travel locks for front and back. There's a lip on the front so that your cargo doesn't spill over. We also have tucked your microwave out of the kitchen space so that we can keep using those big windows throughout and enjoy that scenery. We have 3 storage drawers down at the bottom, and the bottom storage drawer is neat. It's a metal drawer that when you pull it out, it locks into place and it works as a step stool for access to these upper pantry shelves to adjust them, grab your cargo. It makes life a lot easier for you. In Eddie Bauer, you're going to find premium kitchen appliances. We have a 16 cubic foot, 12 volt refrigerator, French door style. This will cool in transit while you're plugged into your vehicle. Not only that, the capacity is just much larger than many competitors out in the marketplace. But we have a nice kitchen sink. It's a deep single bowl sink. You have a vegetable rinsing faucet if you choose to use. You have a pull down sprayer faucet, a cup rinser, and we also have a soap dispenser and quick access removable piece on the back of the island that gives you direct access to all of the plumbing lines and your soap dispenser so it can easily be refilled. For your oven, we are using a industry first air fryer oven combo with a 3-burner cooktop and a glass cover. Not only that, but below this, we also have a deep pots and pans storage drawer. Next to your oven, you will find an appliance garage. So if you have Keurigs, toasters, things that you want to keep tucked away when you're not using them, you have a perfect spot to do that. Not only that, but you have a 110 outlet that pops up out of the counter. So if you want to have your Keurig plugged in and tucked away, you can do that here as well. Below that, you will find a deep pots and pans storage drawer. This is custom dovetail cabinets for these drawers that are more weight bearing. So if you wanted to put cast iron skillets, big pots and pans, you can do so here. These are on 100-pound drawer guides that are undermounted. So this is a much more residential grade drawer system in an RV application, which it passed the test for 75 pounds of cargo in each of these drawers in transit for 4 to 6 hours. Here in the living room space, you have a 50-inch smart TV. This is on a TV lift system, so if you're not using your TV, you can put it down, enjoy the extra countertop space for kitchen prep, or you can just enjoy the big window again for more scenery. Below that, you have a sound bar for your TV system and a 40-inch LED fireplace with electric heat output. In the back of the unit, we've got overhead cabinet storage. Again, all of the cabinet doors and drawers, all real hardwood and soft close. Again, big, massive windows for enjoying the scenery. You've got windows that open on both sides over here for cross ventilation. You have nice floating end tables with power towers on both sides. These do open for storage too. And another nice little attention to detail piece is we use these rubber guards to protect your countertops as you open and close those for storage access. Not only that, again, we take it a step further. You'll notice you don't hear anything for these blinds when they're down. Why that is we put foam padding on the back just to dampen the noise that you'll typically hear when you walk through an RV of the blinds hitting the frames of the windows. Again, just a nice little extra attention to detail piece that we like to do for Eddie Bauer. You have nice upgraded furniture. This is a tri-fold sleeper sofa, so it does work as a guest sofa if you do have a guest that stays over. Also have theater seating with a center console directly across from your TV. And you also have a freestanding table and chairs with an ottoman that works as a bench seat for the opposite side. There is storage in there as well. And again, look at this massive window on the camp side of your unit where you don't miss anything taking place out underneath your awning space while you're inside your coach. And going back to your dimmer switch lighting, your blade lights are on a dimmer switch, so if you want to be inside your coach, enjoy a nice movie, you can lower the light level and really have more of a theater experience in the inside of an Eddie Bauer. Check out this bathroom in the 3210RL. You have a dual vanity sink setup, 2 mirrors with LED backlighting. You've got plenty of room around your porcelain toilet to utilize both sink spaces, a full stack of storage drawers in the center, more storage down underneath each sink. And check this out. You have a massive pull-out linen closet to access your towels, any of your toiletries that you want to use for storage here. And then you have a nice big 40-inch by 30-inch shower with a glass shower enclosure, as well as a skylight to maximize that headroom height. Stepping into the master bedroom, you have a king-size bed slide. You have windows on both sides and a nice pillow top headrest. That's so that if you want to sit up, read a book while you're sitting in bed, you have reading lights right there, you can do so comfortably. You have USB and C ports on both sides. You have nightstands built into the slide fascia as well, so that they're not in the slide out. If you roll over in your bed, you're not going to hit your head on a nightstand. And you have a dedicated 110 outlet right there beside your nightstands as well for a CPAP machine. Second AC in your bedroom. You have a big wardrobe storage space here, and you have a washer and dryer hookup in this cabinet back here with brass hookups too as well. TV comes standard equipped in the bedroom, versus most brands it being something that you'd have to add aftermarket or being optional. And you have a dresser storage with 4 storage drawers down below. Underneath your bed, we finish off the storage space very nicely. Anything you'd put down here for storage, it will help keep all of that in place while you're in transit. Let us know what you guys like, what you don't like. We're always looking to improve. This is a customer-driven product line where we want to deliver the best experience we can to you, so your feedback will go a long ways and will not fall on deaf ears with Eddie Bauer. Thank you guys for tuning in and checking out the Eddie Bauer 3210RL. For more information on Eddie Bauer models, you can visit our website at Dutchmen.com. If you want to take an in-person look, you can use our dealer locator and find a Camping World near you with an Eddie Bauer 3210 in stock. Stay tuned for more floor plans. We have 2 new travel trailers that are about to hit the market in March, as well as a new 5th wheel rear kitchen layout.